What is up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new video here from my train room. Yes, today, well, another month has passed, so month of November gone, and here's the update what I did in November. Spoiler alert, there was not that much work on the end scale layout. I think there was no work at all on the end scale layout, so this time we will talk mostly about the HO layout right behind you, right behind the camera, and I will also talk about this piece here because on this piece you see most of the work I did in November. Then maybe you also recognize here is a big empty space. So I got rid of my 3D printer. Well, it's still standing there because I'm selling it. The new one, I won't stop making stuff with my 3D printer. The new one is already in my house, but not installed yet. So that's why here it's an empty space. Yeah, as you saw in the intro, there was quite a bit of work done on the HO layout. But we will talk about this later. What have I done? Well, maybe I can zoom in. Maybe I can zoom in a little. What you see here is my so-called programmer track diorama. Why? Well, on my HO layout there is not really space for a programmer track to program all my locomotives, all my engines. So I was thinking, well, why not build another diorama and try out some new things? And I have most of the work I have done here I filmed, so there will be maybe someday a short video or a shorter video about how I did all this. But what I can say to you now is there are two tracks. Only one track is powered, so it's the one in the back. The other one is just for looking good. And I have to watch, you can't see it now, but I have to watch what the cat is doing over there. She will now jump up to the HO layout. That's fine. I'm more scared about the end scale layout, but she's not that fat, so. Anyway, then what you also see in the back are these two buildings. This building is heavily inspired by a Walters kit I already built. And this one is inspired by, I don't know, it's just an industry. I draw both of them. Yeah. I draw both of them by myself in Lightburn. And cat, what are you doing? Okay. So I designed both kits by myself, built it by myself, of course. Now they are primed, so I still have to get some color on it. But yeah, in the end, maybe I will sell them, or maybe you can order the kit to build them by yourself. It's with Finpappe, I don't know the word in English, but yeah, it's pretty lightweight and easy to build. There are just some backdrop buildings, so they're not that wide, but maybe someday I will build some bigger kits, and if there will be bigger kits, I will let you know. What was up most in November, what I have done most in November is this diorama and those two buildings. But there was other work I have done, because you saw it in the intro. Section B is all wired up and running. So I have I have four, but 4 new locomotives, 4 new engines. The 2 GMD1 from the Canadian National, the one that you saw in the intro, and then I also got 2 Norfolk Southern GE Tier 4 GEVO. Yes, 2 of them, because I like the design of the Norfolk Southern, and I don't have any Norfolk Southern locomotives now, till now, so now I have 2 of them, and they are huge! And I think I will show them to you when I have all digitalized on this track here and did some test runs on the layout that I now will show you. We talked about section D. Section D is almost, no, it's not almost finished, but it's almost finished by the size of it. All the tracks are down, so maybe I start ballasting over here. I also sanded down this one here, and it gives some nice textures. I don't know. And so when I will paint this, because this will be a big place where the trucks get loaded and everything, so this will mostly be gray or concrete. So yeah, I will see if I have to add some plaster or something, or if it works just fine with adding the color and everything. So we will find out soon. Then on section C up there in the back, I did nothing. Yes, and as you can see back there, this Conrail wagon was hit by the Catzilla. So yes, that was Catzilla before, you heard it in the back. And yeah, now we can talk about section B. I had an idea when it was, I think, a week ago or something, how I will build section B. And I see with this angle you can't really see what I mean, so I have to find a better angle. So yeah, like this you can see it a little better, so the camera is very far up. So what I will build here, I still have not decided finally what I will build here, but it will be an industry. As you can see, there are 2 tracks, and over there where the end is, there will start section A, so there will still be one more section. There will be an industry. I'm not sure if it's only on this side or if I will include this short track where the Conrail, so here you can see where the Conrail wagon is. It ends there. So I was thinking maybe there will be an abandoned industry, a small one, so they can just pull some cars back there to let them there as when they are working in the industry. The problem is I had not the space to put the turnout for this section far up there, so I can use it as a switch track. So that was not really working. So, but you can still do some switch work here. But if you have to go on the inner track, you have to go back on the main line, and that's not really prototypical. But hey, I'm building a shelf layout. I have not enough space, so I have to work with the space we have. And the track you can see in the back, that's the big yes. This track is, as you heard before, is the main track. So this track will go to section A, but with a big difference, because this track will go into a tunnel. Yes, I will build a tunnel. So finally, I did manage to find a spot where I can build a tunnel, because I love when you see a train coming out of a tunnel. This just looks fantastic. So I will build a tunnel up there, an industry here with a small hill or a mountain or a rock face or something to get the height for the train to go in there, and it will come back out somewhere over there, but in section A. So this is not decided yet, because I will build it just for this side. Well, of course, I built also on the other side a tunnel entrance, and I will try to build it nice. But the focus is on this tunnel entrance or exit, because I think there will be great shots for the camera when a train is coming out, and you can build the imaginary world, or you can make the layout look bigger than it really is. And that's, I think, one of the goals of a shelf layout. Create small worlds within the whole layout, that it looks to the viewer, to you, that it looks bigger than it actually is. Yeah, that's the goal. So yeah, that section B. Section B is all wired up. It's all wired up. It's all programmed. All the turnouts are working great. Perfect, almost. Only here, where I come down with the track from the main line, and I have this foam underneath. Here I have to sand it down a little bit more, because here some cars can derail or uncouple themselves. So that means back to the workbench. So here we are back on the empty workbench, because there is something more I can show you. Well, I mean, the diorama is almost finished, almost, and the building has to be painted, but lately I was thinking, there is something I'm very interested in, and there is something I want to try. So for this, I ordered a bunch of these F&M models, trucks. Some maybe already know them from another YouTuber, because I know them from this YouTuber, Boomer Dioramas. And I got 3 of them. Well, it's a long story why I have 3, but we go with them. Mike is an awesome guy, so now I have 3 of them. I have these 359 Peterbilts. I have him 2 times. And then I also have the HO scale Kenworth K100. And this one, the Kenworth, is this one here. And I want to try something. You know what this is, I think. That's the car motion from Wisman. Yes. And I have to say, I don't know if I ever have the space or the place on my shelf layout to let some trucks drive around. But I had to get one of these. The idea is, I mean, this is a Mercedes, and it's a pretty European truck, or even a Swiss truck where I'm living. I know them, and I find them boring. Sorry to say. If I have to choose a European truck manufacturer, I'm always with Scania. So there you have it. But I want to try, because it's HO scale, it's not N scale, because when there is a nice car motion product for N scale, I would have bought it and built it into the N scale layout, but there isn't. And so I was thinking, I try to build this truck onto this truck's chassis. I know it maybe will not really look like the real American way, but I want to try to build it as good as possible. I have a bunch of evergreen styrene stuff over there. I have the model here. I have more of them. I have 3 different kits, and I really hope I won't destroy this one. Well, I will destroy destroy it a bit, because I will take the cab off, I will take the dump stuff take off, and I will try to build this truck on this chassis, so I have an American truck for my layout. Yeah, that's another big project. Even it's pretty small, but it's a big project. I hope I can maybe start in December now. We will see. Yeah, that's almost everything I did in November, and the month went by like this. So yeah, I think that's it with the updates. I hope, as always, you like the updates. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And oh, no, there's something I almost forgot. As you all know, I'm a fan of woodland scenics. So I was talking to my model railroad shop here in Switzerland if we can maybe find an agreement, and we could. So if you ever in need of woodland scenics products and you're in Switzerland, or I'm not sure if they ship also to Germany or something, but it's most of for my Swiss viewers. If you ever need something from Woodland Scenics and you want to get 5% off your costs when you order, go to worldoftrains.ch, world-trains.ch. I will put down a link. Order everything what you need from Woodland Scenics, and at the end, at the checkout, use the coupon code TRAINSCALE. Somewhere here, I will also implement the code. Use the code TRAINSCALE and you get 5% off your next or forever your orders. You have works only on Woodland Scenics products and Sculptamold. So now we have everything. And yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching again, and see you next time. Maybe someone in January, because you know it's December, but maybe I will also drop some videos between. We will see. So thanks for watching again, and see you next time. Bye bye.